Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mary. You have landed on Infinity Tarot and Oracle, and I'm going to do a love reading for Pisces. I haven't done a reading for my channel for a bit, and I'm starting to lose subscribers and panicking. I don't want that. This is like my ultimate goal, is to get to the point where this can be my full-time thing. And I'm doing narration work, and that has just taken precedent. And as a matter of fact, I have a ton of work to do, but I decided I wanted to really get a reading or two for my channel in. I enjoy doing it. I want to give people insight. This is going to be a love reading. It might not resonate with everyone. It is general. So this could be if you're single, this could be if you're together, or this could be anything. Messages may come out for all involved. So I do intuitive reading. I'm working with a new deck. I'm going to use it on your, I'm going to start your reading with this fairy deck. It's so cute. And I have actually, where is it? Okay, now I don't see it. I have another like major arcana deck that goes, here it is with this one. And I was actually going to return it because I didn't realize that it was only major arcana, but I missed the window, so like accidentally. So that's telling me that I'm meant to keep it. So I think I'm going to pull like one of these for you guys to start and then see what the overall energy is. These readings are timeless, so whenever you land upon this, this is when you're meant to hear the messages. It doesn't matter when it was recorded. The universe is very good at getting you to where you need to hear when you need to hear it. So if you're guided, there's probably something in it for you, even if it's going to trigger something later. So try to listen to the whole reading if you can. All right, I'd like to say a little prayer of gratitude in advance to start, that I be a clear, concise channel for answers for the Pisces guided to watch this reading, for their love life, romantic love, please. I call upon my guides and angels and the guides and angels of the Pisces guided here to watch this, to come together and deliver through me what this Pisces needs to hear the most right now. I declare this space free and clear of negative entities and energies. You are not welcome here at this time. Only energies and beings of love and light are welcome. Thank you. Let's see what we get here with the major arcana. This is a bit long, hard to shuffle because the cards are long, and I don't ever do well when I turn them the other direction. All right, please, for the Pisces watching, what is the overall message in the love department? I don't feel like that one was ready. I think I just dropped it. Okay. This is like literally, okay, this one kind of flipped at me, so I'm going to keep it. I went to put them back and it just like bloop, flipped toward me. Let's see, the Dryad. I'm going to tell you what it means. I have to go to the book. I think this is one of the first or second times I've even taken this out of the box, so bear with me. The Dryad is a fairy living in the neighborhood of a giant oak. His duty is to listen to the problems of his people and settle impartially and fairly their controversies. Tradition says that the verdict of the Dryad are inapplicable. I need new glasses so bad. And those who require a judgment have to execute it. Kind of feel like this. So this would be kind of like the Justice card in this deck. Some of you might be going through a divorce, and justice is about to come in. Some of you might need to execute your own justice by cutting ties with somebody that is not good for them, letting karma handle the rest. Maybe some of you have just had justice, and we'll see what else comes in before we speculate any further. What else, please, for the Pisces watching? What else? What else? What else does the Pisces watching need to know about their love life? What else, please? Okay, I feel like this one is meant to fall here. All right, Seven of Hearts. Let's see. Seven of Hearts. Being magical creatures, fairies have high consideration of visions and forewarning dreams. This card warns the consultant of the signs which are around him. So Pisces, if you have been getting any signs that have been leading you in one direction with this relationship, if you have been getting messages or just having weird dreams, you might want to look up the meanings. There are signs around you that are going to lead you to what is going to be justice in your love life. Balancing of the scales, finally. And with those all flying that way and this one staying on my hand, I'm going to take that one. King of Hearts, let's take a look. So definitely like emotion based with these hearts all coming out. The card represents the wish of certainty, of steadiness, and of maturity that even the most devil among fairies feels at least once in a lifetime. Represents the wish of certainty, the steadiness of maturity that even the most daredevil among fairies feels at least once in a lifetime. Perhaps Pisces, you're really kind of becoming into a time of emotional growth and maturity to the point where you're like, I'm not going to be taking these things that have hurt me in the past. I don't want them in my future. I don't want this coming into my life anymore. I've learned, and I'm going to do what's right and let life balance the scales for all around me who haven't done right by me. Anything else, please, for the Pisces watching? What else, please? You may have suffered some real injustice in the past from this person, or the person that you're thinking of that kind of brought you into this reading. Injustices. What else, please? I feel like this person might have one moment of clarity where they realize that they hurt you, but I don't know that you're going to have it anymore. And that might be their karma and their justice, thinking that they always had you waiting in the wings, but you're not going to be. You're going to be like, I'm gonna choose to balance the scales for my life and not repeat this painful stuff. So we have Knight of Leaves. All right, Knight of Leaves. Some young fairies decide to fight and as mercenaries during ordeals. This is the card of youthful energy and of mercenary aid. So you might feel like, you might have a soft heart, Pisces, where you like, I want to give this person another chance, or I want to continue this relationship. I want to be merciful to them. I want to show them empathy. But I get the feeling that they haven't given you that very much in this situation, relationship, past or present. What else, please, for the Pisces guided here today? What else? What else? What else, please? And I always like to let them fly out on their own unless I feel drawn to pull one. So sometimes it takes a bit for them, for the other side to throw out the card that they want you to see. What else, please? Anything else for the Pisces regarding their love life? I really feel like the scales are about to start balancing for you big time. I think you've really kind of like taken more than your fair share of crap. Might even be feeling like lackluster. If you're in a relationship, you might be feeling like this isn't fun loving. This isn't energy that is like playful and lifts my spirit and feeds my soul. You might need to do some thinking on it. See if it's still in your best interest to stay and continue. Anything else from this deck? Four of bells. Got somebody like sleeping underneath here. And the other one's like looking at him like, wake up. Let's see here. The person you've been dealing with is probably just not awake. They're just really not. That's what I'm getting, and they haven't been. Prosperity brought by success is a great certainty, steadiness, and inner strength for those fairies who are dedicated to the work. If you're dedicated to having what you want in your love life, Pisces, you will receive it if you, have a good heart and make the right choices. And you definitely deserve to have what you want. Just keep doing the work. I feel like this one is wanting to come out. Okay. We have... I'm so sorry. What is this? I apologize. This, it's interesting because I called this the Knight of Leaves, but it's not. That's a 2. I thought that was a horse head. I'm so sorry. Don't click off. I apologize. But it's interesting because that kind of just confirms that you were meant to hear that about the Knight of Leaves. But we'll go ahead and get to the meaning of that too. Okay. Yeah. This youthful energy and merciful aid. Okay, so 2 of Leaves. Fairies often feel the need to show themselves and others their worth, and they engage in difficult and risky enterprises. This card is the symbol of courage, of the research for balance coming back in, and adaptation ability. Since fairies are very solid, this card may also symbolize a friendly help, and you like have that coming in with this Knight too. Like you might want to help this person because you love them and have loved them in the past, and you might want to just try to help them heal and let you, allow them to have you back in their life. But you might want to seek guidance from a trusted friend, somebody above you about it, and also your higher self. I wouldn't go asking a bunch of people, but somebody you really trust and value the opinion of who can be non-partial about the situation. And this, I'm just going to see something here, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Bells, and I believe from another reading that this is a card of somebody with a difficult personality. Let's see here. I'm just going to take a look. Okay, no, so that wasn't the one I was thinking of. I haven't worked with this deck much, so bear with me, I'm learning it. Not even success and richness can change the generous, nature of the fairies. This situation that you have been through that has put you through the ringer is not changing your merciful generosity and empathy. It just isn't. Toward the world, and that's a very good thing. Very good. This card represents generosity and possible presents from wealthy relatives. Paco! It's been quiet here all day, and I just heard my neighbor's dog bark for the first time, and they must be coming home, because that's like the only time the dog barks. What else, please? Don't allow your generosity, kind, caring heart, and empathy, to allow you to take more than your share of crap. And that word just keeps coming out. Like you have been getting a lot of that from people or the person that has been or is in your love life. Don't let them take advantage of your good nature and loving kindness and merciful, empathetic nature. 5 of Leaves. You see like an image here of like the fairies yanking at a stinging insect. It looks like of some sort. It's got like a stinger. Let's see. 5 of Leaves. So this would be kind of like the sword energy in the regular deck. The leaves. The leaf suit. So 5, fairies are vague and dispersive creatures who often forget their properties and lose sight of their acquaintances. This card represents loss, degradation, destruction, spiritual or material. So this person that you have been dealing with has probably been out of sight, out of mind with you. They've been destructive toward you. They haven't really appreciated you. And like this gets this feeling like you don't really want to let go of this person entirely, especially with all these cards. And I've got like goosebumps when I said that. But it might be in your best interest to let go and just let this person fly away, fly on away. Go on. Be on your way now. Like, you're not doing me any favors in this life. I'm going to pull one of my Brian Froud fairy cards for more insight here. So this one felt like it wanted to come out, but I'm going to put it back in because I wasn't sure if I dropped it. Mickle Muckle. We'll see if he comes back out. Fairies, for this Pisces watching, wherever they have Pisces in their chart, they were led here. What do they need to know about their love life right now? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? I feel like this one, I think both of these wanted to come. 64, so a 10, so completion, and then we have a 32, which is another 5, numbers of change. Iris of the Rainbow is a very beautiful card, and then we have Gawacha. I've used this deck a bunch, and I always have trouble with the kind of scripty handwriting that is on it. Let's see. I'm going to let you know what these cards mean from the book. 64. Gawacha. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I want to start evolving my readings to just pulling, shuffling until I feel propelled to stop. But, you know, I just have been doing it like this, and it's always right. It's always really good. So, Gotcha. Gotcha is the name of this guy. Sudden shock, unexpected events, rude awakenings. Yeah. These scales being balanced can kind of bring that sometimes, you know what I mean? You might have something coming in that you didn't expect. Might cause you to be like, I'm letting you go. You can just fly off. Gawacha in a reading speaks to us of sudden, often violent breakdowns of existing structures, habits, patterns, and our attitudes. When we become too tightly confined by our own self-imposed limitations, including the desire for comforts and security, Gacha kindly breaks the structure restraining us, whether we think we want him to or not. On our soul level, we know this to be necessary, but on our everyday thoughts, we usually get pretty upset about it. However, breakdown can lead to breakthrough. I feel like that sentence is very important to you, Pisces. This is liberation. We often haven't a clue what to do with it. This is usually the beginning of a period of confusion, even disorientation, while we search for a way forward. Although we may think we are simply searching for a way back to what we had before. Pisces. My heart just went like it's just like got this achy feeling for you. Recommendation. Don't try to pick up the pieces and put them back like they were. Consider instead what you would like to build in that part of your life, and this time to remember to leave room for growth. And I keep saying about you might be like ready to have like I've had enough. My scale side is like really weighed down, and you over here have just like hurt me a lot, and you don't love me equally. And I have given you mercy. I've shown you empathy. I've given you chances, and I've been trying to hold on to you because I'm kind of afraid, right? I'm afraid to face the unfamiliar. Sometimes it's scarier to fight a devil we don't know than a devil we know. But I feel like that this is almost like a tower moment, Pisces, in the love department. You might be getting some clarity and some awakening that's going to like just be like, whew, bring these scales up to balance, and you're just going to let this go. It's time for you to be empathetic and compassionate and merciful to yourself. Don't allow, again, it comes in, crap. And I don't think I've ever said that in a reading. So it's like, don't allow it. Please protect yourself, protect your energy, be cognizant, and be mindful of what is going to be presented to you and how you should handle it and what is best for you. So now we have, and I love Iris of the Rainbow, and I feel like this is like what's coming in once you let this go. Where is it? 32. Okay. I can't say enough how much I love this deck and book. I must use it in every reading. 32. Iris of the Rainbows. Look what I just said. Hope, promise for the future. Don't worry about this. Don't hold on. Don't allow your side of the scale to be weighed down with stuff that you just have not deserved while they get away with murder and they're like asleep to what they've done. They don't see it. They're like, I'm just relaxing and I'm sleeping. I'm not even awake in this spiritual existence. And that can cause them to hurt you and have hurt you in the past. I feel like a lot of us are going to be presented with people coming back around, so just use caution with that. Iris tells us that light is breaking through our present darkness, and that hope is a powerful factor in speeding up this process. She does not promise us that the storm is over, nor does she say that it will never storm again, but she does say that there is brightness and beauty here. She tells us that there is something to be gained by this passage through the storm. And the sooner we learn what it is, the sooner the storm will end. Always a passage through the storm is a time of potential growth, a time to allow the dead wood of our past to be blown away to make room for the green shoots of new growth. At this point, it is useful to ask ourselves what we still need to release and to look after protecting and nurturing the seeds we have planted. Iris suggests that cultivation of patience may also be helpful at this time. The storm is breaking up. Balance. Are you ready for the change? If we are presently frogs, the fairies say, the time of our transformation foretold by the rainbow may be at hand. Then we shall be kissed by the pursuant light of the sun and discover if we are still frogs or if we have become something much more. I feel like I'm being told to leave the reading there for you because that's a lot of messages. And I feel like a lot of you are going to know like what to do with these messages. And a lot of you are going to be like, bing, this is me. This is my situation. It speaks volumes and it's going to help you and guide you to what you need to do that will get you the balance in this life that you so deserve. And don't be afraid, okay, because you have been through it. But the universe has promises of the rainbow. The storm is breaking up. Darkness is leaving. The scales are coming into balance. Let sleeping dogs lie. I just got for some of you. I don't know why that message came through. Dog, and I do mean dog, and I don't mean in the good kind of cute, like, you know, because I'm a dog lover. I have two. I don't mean that way, but, you know, the person who has been a dog in your life and might still be. Let him sleep. The universe is going to wake him up with scales of karma coming to get them for whatever, so they can experience what they've caused you to experience. And it's probably not going to be completely nice until they do wake up to things that they have done that is damaging. All right, so Pisces, if you enjoyed this, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm trying so hard to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can pop on and do readings for you know, people live and pull cards for people who come on for free. So I'm trying that so I can, you know, get there. I can't do live until I have 1,000 subscribers. So please do, and click the bell so you know when new readings come. As my narration work tapers off, I'm going to try to get more and more of these up on my channel. So anything else I'm forgetting? If you want a personal reading, I'll have a link to my Etsy shop. I also take Apple Pay. You can even mail me a check or money order. You know, there's a lot of different ways. So if you don't like PayPal or ordering through Etsy, email me at infinitytarotandOracle@gmail.com and I will accommodate whatever you need to pay and get your reading done. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. Okay, I'm sending you lots of love and there's hope coming for you. Take care. Bye.